Good morning, boys and girls. Thank you for joining me again. My name is Arzu, and I wanted to continue with our zones of regulation training. The last time that I was able to get together with you guys via video, of course, was to read Today I Feel Silly and Other Moods That Make My Day. And in this book, we explored some different words that we can use to talk about our feelings and emotions and what kind of situations might make us feel a particular feeling or emotion. So today we're going to kind of continue in that same vein, and we're going to be reading a book called On Monday When It Rained. Now, before I start to read you guys this book, I just want to show you the pictures because it's got some really great pictures, and we're going to be talking about what kind of words come to your mind to describe the expression that you see on this child's face. There may be more than one thing that you can think of. So on your end, I hope you'll be thinking and maybe saying out loud some of the feeling words that you know to describe how this child might be feeling. So let's take a look at some of the pictures. You saw the first one that's on the cover. Here's another one. And another one. And another one. Just one picture can tell us so much, huh? Some are a little harder to figure out. Some are a lot easier. Some words come to my mind as I see these pictures. Let's see, is there a last one? No, that was the last one. All right, guys, I just want to mention who the author of this book is. The author is Cherryl Kachenmeister, and the photographs are by Tom Berthiaume. I'm not sure if I said that right at all. I probably really butchered it. So here we go, guys. Let's start. On Monday when it rained, my mother said I couldn't play outside. I wanted to ride my new red bike with the blue horn to my friend Maggie's house. What word can we put in there? He wanted to go riding. He couldn't go. Had been looking forward to it. And all of a sudden he found out that what he thought was going to happen was not going to happen anymore. So how can we describe how this child feels? If you thought about the word disappointed, you would be right. Kind of upset. It's a little sad and kind of bummed out, huh? Now there's some things that really helped me figure that out. I see a frown on his face. I look at his eyebrows. I can look at his mouth. There's definitely not a smile on his face. And yeah, this feeling, this look can be described as disappointment. That's one of the words. And because we know what situation was occurring that made the student or the child feel this way, we can have a closer, better guess as to how we can name the feeling. So sad would have worked, upset would have worked, maybe mad even would have worked. But now that I know he was looking forward to riding a bike with a friend or going bike riding with a friend, and then he couldn't do it because it rained, I think the best word we can use to describe how he might be feeling is disappointed. Now, listen to the next situation. On Tuesday, when my grandma came to dinner, we had macaroni and cheese and chocolate milk. I drank my chocolate milk real fast, and right before we had the cookies for dessert, I burped out loud. How might you feel when you do something you didn't mean to do, and it's kind of funny, kind of silly? You're right. If you said he felt kind of embarrassed, you can see he's kind of covering his face a bit like he wants to hide. Yeah, but he's laughing, so he's not feeling ashamed, but he's feeling a little embarrassed about burping out loud in front of his grandmother. On Wednesday, when I went to preschool, we drew pictures of big animals in a zoo. My teacher, Laura, said my elephant looked just like the one she saw at the zoo last summer. You said proud. You'd be right, you guys. Yeah, he feels really good about his picture. He's feeling really good about his accomplishment and the fact that he was noticed for it. And his teacher said, wow, that looks like a really cool picture. It looks just like what I saw last time I went there. So he's beaming with pride. He's feeling very proud. On Thursday, when I watched a movie, there was this one part where a big monster ate a whole building. My sister said that monsters aren't real, but this one was green and had a long tail and scales, and it looked real to me. I was. How can we describe him, you guys? He looks kind of scared. He looks frightened. His eyes are kind of big and wide. I see his eyebrows are up like that. His lips are kind of pulling downward like, ooh, that's not a smile, huh? That tells us, ooh, something is wrong. He's feeling scared. He's feeling concerned about something. Oh, yeah. On Friday, when I went to my cousin Janie's, she wouldn't let me play with her new dump truck in the sandbox. I always share my toys with her when she comes to my house and I have something new to play with. I was, how do you guys think he feels? Am I hearing you say mad? Angry? Oh yeah. And look, I really see a frown on his head and he's even pursing his lips in really tight. Can you guys do that? Because that's what an angry face looks like. It gives me information when I see a face like that. I know this person is feeling angry. And then I can begin to wonder why. I wonder what happened to make them feel this way. And maybe we can do something to bring in a new feeling. You know what else is kind of cool that I can see that helps me know he's pretty mad? I even see him crossing his arms like this, you guys. Now that gave me some nice information too. I am certain that he is angry. And if you guys thought the same thing, you're right. Let's see what happens on Saturday. On Saturday when I got up, my mom said it was a sunny day, so we could go to the playground by the pond that has the ducks. I went there once before and played on this rope climbing thing that looked like a pirate ship. So he's going to get to go to this park he really likes. How do you guys think he feels? Not disappointed, not angry. If you said happy, you're right. If you said glad, yes. If you said excited, even better. Now, excited is like you're really, really looking forward to something happening, right? You can't wait. It's coming up. You're feeling really good about it. Look at the expression on his face. Big eyes. He's got a wide smile. His mouth is even wide, like maybe he's saying, yay! He's saying something. And he's really relaxed. I can see his arms are down. He's not crossing his arms like this. There's no frown. There's no pouty lip. He's excited. That's what that face means. On Sunday, when I called my friend Peter to see if he could come over to my house to play, his mother said he was sick. My friend Kate couldn't come play either because she had to do errands with her big brother. What do you guys think what word could we use to describe how he might feel if he tried to hang out with one friend and he couldn't come out? Then he tried again with another friend to see if she could come hang out, but she couldn't come play either. So because he had nobody to play with, he felt, if you said lonely, you're right. Lonely is a great way to describe how someone might feel when they've been wanting to hang out with someone else, but they haven't been able to do so. They wanted to be with someone else. Being alone is okay, but sometimes we do want to hang out with other people, and when that doesn't happen, it can make us feel kind of lonely. So lonely is a great way to talk about how he might be feeling from what we know and the face that we see on him. He's just kind of sitting waiting like, oh gosh, I wish I had someone to hang out with. Yep, I felt that way before. That night, when my dad put me to bed, we started talking like we usually do. I told my dad I thought it had been quite a week, but my dad said he thought most weeks are like that. I wonder. And that's his wondering phase, when he's curious about something and wants to find out some more information. Looks like he's paying attention. I like that too. So, let's see. That brings us to the end of our story. Now, I wonder if you guys can think of times, and this would be a great thing to talk to your parent or family member who might be around you about, maybe a time when you felt disappointed about something. Maybe you guys can chat about a time when you felt embarrassed. Maybe you guys can swap stories about a time when you felt really proud of yourself. Maybe you guys can talk about a time when you felt really scared. Maybe you can talk about a time when you felt really angry. Or really excited. Or really lonely. Or just kind of curious and wanting to learn and wondering about things. Now, you guys, I'll tell you how I felt recently. I'll use some of the words that came up here. I'll tell you what, because we've had to be in the quarantine, like you guys know, I've been feeling a little lonely because I really miss you guys. I miss teachers I worked with, and I miss seeing my friends. So I feel kind of lonely. I wonder if any of you guys have been feeling lonely at all. I know I'm not alone, because feeling lonely is okay. And a lot of people will feel lonely at different times. I've also felt, let's see, really excited. You know why I was really excited? Because in March, right before we got the news that we had to stay home inside, I was going to take my son to Legoland, and we were both super duper excited, like that excited. I might have had this face even more than my son. But guess what? As excited as I was, you guys remember what happened, right? We got the news that places like that weren't going to be such a good idea to go visit, and we had to stay inside. So guess how I felt right after? I thought I was going to get to do something I was very excited about, and then all of a sudden I couldn't do it. You're right. I felt really, really disappointed. That's how my son felt too. We both felt really, really disappointed. And let's see, what other thing can I share with you here? I guess we can end on a wondering note. I wonder when I get to see you guys next. I hope I get to see you guys back in the fall at school, or maybe you guys will leave a comment for me so that you can share something about how you feel today or how you've been feeling. And you know, all these feelings are okay, you guys. There is not one that's bad. There is not one that's good. I don't like one more than the other. I might want to spend some more time feeling excited and proud and silly or playful or happy. Maybe I don't want to spend as much time feeling lonely or disappointed. That part is okay, but all the feelings are okay to have, and we all go through them. So I hope you guys get a chance to talk some more with the grown-ups near you about some of the feelings you've been having, and continue to talk about that, and join me for the next lesson in our zones of regulation training, and we'll do some more fun stuff. We'll look at some more pictures and labeling them with those feelings and emotion words that we know now. All right, you guys take good care of each other, and I'll see you soon.